All right, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3, testing the audio. Make sure my voice sounds good. Everything should be good though. But you never know. Audio does just decide to fuck itself over sometimes. That's just how it is sometimes. Make sure my voice sounds good. Everything should be good though. There we go. Sounds good. Everything should be good. Ramble. Let's get it started. Starting off with Japanese as usual. Melvin, how you doing, buddy? Day 9 now. And oh, starting the day, I'm actually I realized like the past week I haven't really learned anything new in Unreal Engine because I was like fucking around trying to figure shit out, and like I got absolutely nowhere. But today, I found a video that will help me learn new shit in Unreal Engine. So it's gonna be actually improving in Unreal Engine today. My Japanese has been going pretty good, and music is on the back burner while I learn Unreal Engine because, like I said, it's a pit. It's an endless pit of knowledge that I gotta dive into for a little bit. So look forward to it. How's your day been though? How's life treating you lately? I fucked up already. God damn it. We just started the stream. We can't be doing this. Oh no. Alright. Was not child. Yeah, Kodomo Janakata 3 is not high school. Yeah, that's Koko Janai. There we go. Is college. Daigaku Da. There we go. Okay. Was not child. Was teacher. Sit. God damn it. Let's do this. Hello? There we go. Sensei. Data. Should be that. Yep. Is not high school. Ko. Uh. Ja. Not E. Right? Is not. Yeah. Let's see. Daigaku Da is college. Was not child. Kodomo. Should be this. Yeah. Was not child. Ja. Yeah. Na. Kata. Teacher. Sensei. Data. Oh fuck! I didn't change it to the kanji. God damn it. Still learning to type in Japanese. Getting better though. Wait, no. It's Daigaku Da. There we go. Is adult. Otona. Oh, na. Tonada. Nice. Oh, god damn it. Oh, Otona. Da. Was teacher. Yeah, I know. I fucked up. Oh, shit. Boy, that's sick. Okay, so if you start typing stuff in... It's basically kind of like a mobile keyboard, the Japanese one in English. It like starts saving or like memorizing what words or sentences you used. Because I pressed tab and it instantly went to what I typed before. It's actually kind of cool. So if I just type tab here, it'll just do that. Nice. Keep forgetting that I can just press the learn new words button. I don't have to go all the way back to the main menu. This was the way it was. Wasn't that over there? This was the way it was. It's code data. Wasn't that over there? Are Janakata is not middle school. Chugak, wait, it's Chugak Ko, right? I think it's Chugak Ko.
中学校
Yeah, okay. Is friend tomodachi da. Go tomodachi da. There we go. Ko data. This was the way it was. Yeah. That's Kuruma. Janakata was not car. Kode data was this. What is that car? What is this? Tomodachi is friend. Wasn't that over there? This was the way it was. Was not car. Is not middle school. Yeah. That's not the way it is. That's not the way it is. That, which is soda. Okay. Wasn't that over there? Ade Janakata. Yeah. Kode data. That's not the way it is. Oh yeah, it's one. Okay. I was just a little confused for a second. We're good though. Okay. Let's see. Chugako Janai is not middle school. Was not car. This was the way it was. Yeah, his first one is not middle school. Let's see, it's the third one. Wasn't that over there? Are they? Janakata should be that. Yeah. This was the way it was. Should be Kou data? Yeah. Yeah. That's not the way it is. The first one is friend. Was not car. Oh, by the way, Melvin, if you're still there, if you have better TTV, I have a bunch of emotes that I added or transferred from Twitch to YouTube. It took me a while. But yeah, if you like using better TTV or 7TV and the animated emotes, you have like 200, I think. Like I have like 199 that I transferred over. It took me a while. Janakata. Should be this, right? Yeah. This was the way it was. Ko data. Yeah. Is friend. Tomodachi da. Chugako Chu got ko, right? How the fuck do you Chu? Hold on. Yeah, so should we Chu got ko, right? Was it? Hold on. It's Chu got ko, right? There we go. Okay, that's how you spell it. That's how you spell it. Is not middle school. Not e. There we go. Tomodachi da, right? Is friend. Yeah. I tried to press enter, but I pressed the wrong button. Kode data is no. Was this? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Kuruma Gianai. Huh? Oh, was not car Janakata. God damn it. That's not the way it is. Yeah, first one. Was this Kore data is not middle school. Chu gakko Gianai. Kore data was this. That's not the way it is. So Janai was not car. That's not the way it is. So not the way it is. Gia nai was not car. Kuruma was not car. Gia na kata. There we go. Nice. Noise. That's not the way it is. So the way it is. Janai was this. Kode da? No, dot ta. Yeah. Dachi. Oh yeah, this stuff again. Tomodachi. Basically, this is where it gets a little confusing, but you basically just say yes or no. Yes, Kore data. Dachi, yes. What is basically asking is like, no. That's not the way it is, right? Yeah, sore, janakata. No, that's not the way it is. No, it wasn't that.
それじゃなかった。
Yeah. So the question would be, hey, right? Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, data. Yeah, okay. Gakko deny. Just asking, is that school? So That? No. What? This is one of the courses in here that I just didn't like. Because it doesn't really make sense. This question structure is just bad in my opinion, but whatever. Okay. Tomodachi. So. Because it could be either one of those two, I think. It doesn't really matter that much, but whatever. Alright, what is this one? Soda. So, yeah. So I have to go through. Come on. Object is away from the speaker. Should we just okay. Modachi. Oh, okay. So yeah, that. Because you could be pointing. This is why I don't like this. Because this is just like that question mark. It could be yes, that, or yes, it's that. Pointing at a person. Well, no, it would be this then, right? I think the answer is actually this, even though it makes no fucking sense. Object is away from the speaker. This would make more sense. But this is the correct answer. I don't get it. Whatever. Not every course is perfect, especially online courses. But, you know. Alright. This is just one where I just, yeah. We just skip these. Would I be able to hold on? Would I be able to skip this course or this part of the course? This part of the course doesn't really help like at all. Let's see. Sode data. Soda. Yeah, it should be this one. Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Oh, there's so many. Review, what does that mean? Oh, now we're gonna go back. Okay. Yeah, here we go. We're originally gonna skip that one. God damn it, I got dust in my glasses. 1 sec. The plight of wearing glasses, they're never completely clean. Ashita. More kanji. Students. Kakusei. Ashita. Kyo. Actually, what does this mean? This.
Ima.
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 Ki. 今日、
Kyo. Let's see, Gaku say student. Today, Kyo. Ashita, tomorrow. Kyo, today. Exam, Shikin. Yeah, tomorrow, Ashita. Exam, Shikin. Kyo, today. Shikin, exam. Gaku say student. Exam. Oh my god, fuck off. I don't care. There we go, okay. See, sensei data. Wait, what? Oh my god, it's gonna make me do these. Okay, fine, I'll finish this shit. Okay, we'll just grog through this. We'll just speed run this part. My least favorite part of the Tai Kim course. This course would be perfect if it like took out like the double answers where you have to guess which one is correct and like this part of the course. That just makes no sense. Jesus. It's down. There we go. Here we go. Object is away from the speaker. Nice. Do. Let's see. It's this, and there's this. It's this, and this. Skip all of this. There we go. Skip all of this. There we go. How fast can I speedrun this? To get to the actual important shit, that's the question. Oh. It's another one. Whatever, okay. Exam, Shikin, students. Yeah, here we go again! This course has problems. See, Gakusei. It's the same exact one. I just gotta guess which one is the correct one. This one. Fuck. God damn it! Alright. Ashita. Exam Shikin. Today, Kyo. Student got. Oh, whoops! I tried to type it out. It's another double one. And I'm getting the 50-50s just wrong. I cannot get a 50-50 today. God damn. Shikin. Huh? I could have swore they asked for exam. I'm losing it now, huh? I'm just losing it now. Ooh, boy. All right, Kyo students. Oh, here we go. Tomorrow, Ashita. There we go. Students. Gakusei. Should be this. There we go. Kyo. Today. Kyo. Today. There we go. Learn new words. Ashita. Kyo. Let's see. Oh, that's Ashita. Oh, we're doing the pronunciation now. Okay. She can. Oh yeah, we're also learning new kanji today because yesterday we went over pronunciation. Even though I technically go over it the first time I learned them too, but whatever. Alright, exam. Shiken. Ashita. 3. Shiken. 1. Kyo. Kiyominaida. Wait, what is that actually? I hear that pretty often actually. In like, I forgot what game it was. Kiyominaida. What does that mean? Oh, whoops. Okay. Translates. Let's do Japanese to English. Kiyominaida.
I'm not interested.
Oh, I'm not interested. Kiyominaida. Kiyomi. Okay. Kiyominai. Oh, whoops. Kiyominai.
I'm not interested.
Ah, okay. Yuki, what app or website do you use to learn Japanese? Oh, Revenge on my. I'll just call you Revenge for short. This is memrise.com. It's a mostly free app. I think you get advertisements if you are using the free plan, but yeah. But honestly, it's more about the courses I use and not really the website, because I think these courses can be found on different websites. Actually, no, it's kind of both. I think Memrise is the best for the way it uses the courses, and then the courses themselves are like basically the structure, I guess. Like Memrise, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far, is like the easiest website to use, and it's also good on mobile, and it just, I don't know, it's just a good user interface, basically. So memrise.com, MEMRISE, and then the courses I use. If you want to learn or know like which courses in particular I use, I can link these three. I recommend going over this one first, then doing kanji, and then kanji 2, and then once you learn like all three of these, you should be pretty fluent in Japanese, like almost fluent. But yeah. Also, how you doing, Yuki? You still there? I'm not sure if you're still there. Let's see, where was I? Just learn new words. No. It was here. Did this. Ah, here we go. Okay. All right, Shiken exam. Kyo. That's today. Ashita tomorrow. Kyo today. Ashita tomorrow. It's 2. Shiken. That's 1. Kyo. It's 2. Shiken. 2. I'll stick around until I have to go to the gym. Alrighty. Everyone's welcome. Ashita. Just here hanging out anyways. Basically just stream me learning new stuff while I talk to chat, basically. That's basically the whole purpose of this. So I can have someone to talk to while I do something that's a little boring. Although I don't know. At this point, I'm actually having fun like learning Japanese. It's actually getting interesting. I've actually had times where the type of particle attached at the end of the last clause of a sentence can also convey an explanation. Well, no, your answer. Whoops. The topic particle identifies what it is that you're talking about, essentially the topic of your sentence. Okay. Yeah, first one. There we go. There we go. Okay. But Newcastle, Just another day. Another day. Yeah. I'm a little excited for today because, um, like I was telling Melvin earlier, I realized that on like my Unreal Engine. Oh wait, my live has 1 minute and a half behind. Oh damn. But yeah, I realized talking to Melvin earlier that like for the past weekish, I haven't had really much progress on like Unreal Engine like at all, because I've been mostly like I would like see something that looked interesting and think that I would like found something new, but it was just something that I kind of already knew or like it got me nowhere. Um, but with the video that I was watching yesterday, it's gonna be like completely new stuff that I don't know how to do, so that's gonna be nice. Knowing that is gonna be completely new stuff for Unreal Engine, so that'll be nice. And also today's a day where I'm learning new kanji, because yesterday and the day before that was uh, just going over kanji that I already knew because well, no, the day before it last time was learning new kanji. Then it was going over the pronunciation of that kanji. But that means today is new kanji. Yeah. So every other day is like learning new kanji, because the day after the original one is like just going over it again, but like pronunciation. Even though I technically learned it the same day as well, but whatever, you know. It's a basically new learning day, basically. Everything is new knowledge today, so that's exciting. Demo butts. Demo butts. Again, demo. When have I been live? 39. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna switch over to kanji in just a second. Oh, fuck. I didn't read. Pretty sure this one, the inclusive topic particle. It is essentially the topic particle with the additional meaning of also. Basically, it can introduce another topic in addition to the current topic. Yeah, it's definitely different, this one. Yeah, it basically means also. Oh yeah, there's the Mo guy. Yeah. The not adjectives. Are you? Yeah. Wait, past tense. Didn't I already learn that? Yeah, I think most of these. Okay, yeah. And these were just kanji addressing people. Des is not the same as da. G baby, let's get it. Actually, let's do a speed review first to make sure I don't forget the old shit. Speed review. Let's get it. All right. Sweden. So yeah, Kahi Ho, Kayobi, Suiobi, Sui Mizu, Okane, Todoto Suchi, Kaneda, Kane. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of different ways to say that. Kinyobi, Kodomo, Doyobi, Doboku, Onanoko. Here we go. Oh yeah, Jioshigaku say. Kanojo. Ona. Ona no Hito. Kodomo. Oh wait, no, this is fuck, I fucked up. Yeah. Mika. What is this? Oh, Kazan. Volcano. Kimura. Getsuyobi. Monday, Moonday. Oh yeah, Tanaka. Oh yeah, mouth.
Ku.
Oh no. Oh girl. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is
Ko.
tree. Oh fuck. Okay, hold on. Ika. Getsu. Yeah. Hold on. I'm fucking up. Deguchi. Sinmon. There we go. Something Kado. Yeah, Mon Kado. There we go. I fucked up. Okay. Let's try this again. What did I fuck up again? Oh yeah, okay. So Chisu, Ko. Nah, there's like a bunch of different ways to say. Use this. Oh, why? Okay. It was she Ko. Fuck. I had to go all the way back because I missed the fucking comma. Why do you do this to me? Alright. Alright. I remember going over this yesterday a lot, and it was annoying. And I gotta do it all over again. Not fun. Alright. One more time. One more again. That's girl Tanaka, right? Densha should be train. Densha. Bunch of different ways to say mouth, basically. I already fucked up. Denta. Sanin. Kayobi, it's Tuesday. Fire. Suiyobi Wednesday. Sweden, Rice Field. Mizu, Sweden. Or Sui. Oh, Kane, that's money. Kinyobi Friday. Kaneda, last name. Gold. Child. Soil. Oh yeah, Jiyoshigaku Seiko students. Kodomo child. Doyobi Saturday. Doboku Civil Engineering. Kanojo, she or girlfriend. Woman. Ona no Hito, woman again. Jidosha, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for automobile. Yeah, Senkawa for
Kawa.
river. Nihonjin, Japanese person. Bunch of different ways to say person. The Nile River. Yamada. Yeah, last name. Jinko population. Tanbo. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mokuyobi. Thursday. Bunch of different ways to say sun. Should be this one. Kimura. Last name. This is a mountain. Bunch of different ways to say mountain. Fuji-san. Mount Fuji. Yamashita. Oh yeah, this is Nippon, Japan, Getsuyobi. Getsuyobi. Yeah. I was right the first time. Itaguchi and Trent. Oh yeah, Mika, third day. Ichigatsu. No, Ichigatsu, January. Moon. No, Sunday, Nichiyobi. Yeah. Sunday. Yeah. Japanese person. Yeah. River. There we go. The Nile River. Tanbo. Rice field, rice paddy. Rice field. Yamada. Last name. Deguchi exit. Car. Kuruma. Automobile. Jidosha. Sinmon specialty, or the gates of hell apparently. Mon Kado for gates. Tree. Kazan volcano. Ikagetsu 1 month. Densha for train. Jinko for population. Iriguchi for entrance. Sanin for 3 people. Moon, bunch of different ways to say moon. Getsu, Gatsu, Suki. Ichigatsu for January. Nichiyobi. Sunday. Person. Sun. Mokiyobi Thursday. Yamashita. Fuck, what is this? Oh, Mount Fuji, yeah. Mountain, Yama. Japan. Yeah. Nihon, Nippon. Sweden. Water, rice field. Bunch of different ways to say fire. Kayobi for Tuesday. Suiobi for Wednesday. Sui Mizu, water. Okane for money. A bunch of different ways to say soil. Kaneda, the last name. Oh shit, this is so many. Okay, a bunch of different ways to say money. Kinyobi, Friday. Kodomo, child. Doyobi for Saturday. Doboku for civil engineering. Onanoko for girl child, I think. Chiyoshigakuse for girl students. Kanojo, she your girlfriend. Onano hito. Third day, Mika. Wait, what is this?
Kazan.
Oh, it's just mountain or volcano. God damn it. I had a brain fart. Alright, Monday, Getsuyobi. Tanaka. Mouth. A bunch of different ways to say tree. Ikagetsu for 1 month. Something. Yeah, Shakuruma. Whew. God damn. Okay. Passed with 1 life left. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is gonna get harder once I learn more kanji. It's already kind of hard with like
Ko.
the little kanji I know. God damn. All right. Yeah, it's
Ko.
Kuchi. Yeah. Mouth. Kuchi. Yeah. God damn. Okay. All right. Okay, now we can do learning new kanji. Let's go.
学マナ
Let's see. Gaku mana. Gaku mana for this study. I wonder how do most people say it though?
学ぶ
Manabu?
学ぶ
Yeah. Gakusei,
Gaku.
students.
マナ
Study. Gakusei, students. I already know these, basically. Gakko, study. School. Daigaku. Gakusei. Daigaku. Alright, so this is basically just going over ones that I already learned from Tai Chem. So maybe this course will be easier. Gakusei, Gakko, University. Not so
Sei.
easy, honestly, but I enjoy it. Wait,
生
are you talking about like working out or like learning Japanese in general? Revenge. 'Cause you said you're going to the gym, right? Oh yeah, that was you. Okay, what is this? Sei I Nama.
せいい生う
Fuck, do you use this as Nama? God damn it, whatever. In life. Unprotected, not
Say.
wearing condom. Okay. Life.
せいい
Life. Study. Study. Let's see. Gakusei students. Gakko school. Oh yeah, this is study.
Gaku.
This is school. University.
い生せい
Student. No, no. My fucking spelling is not spelling. My typing is trash and it fucked me over. No.
せい
God damn it. Let's see. Gakusei. Student. Student. Student once again. There we go. Okay. Wait, hold on. Where does this course end? Not the course, but like this section end. It ends at Tsuchida, a surname. Tsuchida. Oh man. Okay, these are gonna be hard. I can already tell some of these are gonna be hard to remember. Alright, to live. Ikiru. Right? Be in effect.
生きる
Ikiru. Huh, okay.
先生
Since I already know that one. Ikiru. To live. Or be in effect. Sensei.
先生
Teacher. To be born. Umareru?
生まれる
Umareru. Umareru. Okay. Umareru. To be born. Umareru. To live. Ukiru, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Umareru. To be born.
先生
Sensei, that's the
Sen-
next one. That one, to be born. Umareru? Yeah, okay.
せん先
Sensaki ma. Before. The other
Saki.
side. Man, before. Sen. Saki. Ma. Teacher. Sensei. Before. To live. What was it? Ma. No. Yes, Ukiryu? Fuck.
せん
I'm already mixing them up.
先
That was this
Sen.
one. Yeah. Okay. Umareru. This
せん
one.
先せん
Last month. Ooh, okay. Sengetsu. This is actually a really useful one. Okay. Last month.
先月
Sengetsu. Okay. As a teacher before study? Because sensei. Because it's sen. Wait a minute, actually. Sensei.
Teacher.
Yeah, it's before life, actually. Because this means life. This means before life. What does that mean, teacher? Whatever. Whatever. Kanji doesn't have to make sense. No languages make sense. It's just how it is. Alright. Oh yeah. Sengetsu. Right? Sengetsu?
先月
Yeah. Last month. Okay. Sengetsu. Last month. Sengetsu. Nice. Hello? Oh, don't tell me my internet cut out. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Hello? Hello? Okay. It just bugged out for a second. Or internet problems? Am I still live? Test 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? It doesn't look like I dropped any frames. Sorry, the website is just being slow. I hear. Okay, good. Okay, so it's not the stream, it's just the website then. We're good. We're good. It's just the website being slow for a sec. Whew. That was my internet. I was about to get irritated for a sec. Alright, we're good. Alright, seems like it's back to normal. Okay, we're good now. Okay, Ukiru, right? It should be to live. But how do you say it again? Ukiru?
生きる
Ikiru. Okay. To live. Ikiru.
先生
Sensei.
先生
3. Oh, to live. There we go. Before umareru, to be born. Yeah. Teacher.
Sensei.
Before sen umareru, to be born. There we go. Before. Let's see. Oh, last month. Sengetsu. There we go. Umareru, to be born. Last month. There we go. No. Wait, yes. I want to check something real quick. Where was I? Yeah, to be born. So what does this mean? Born in. Okay.
馬
Uma. So what does reru mean? Used as an anoic for others'
Reru.
actions. Uma. Born in. Okay. So, wait. Or others' actions. Okay. So, reru is somebody else is born. So this means somebody else is born, not yourself. Because this means uma is the action, just born in, or noun? I think. Test? Oh, wait. About a 30-second delay from chat to live. Yeah, there's like a 30-second delay. Okay. I was streaming on Twitch before where there was like less of a delay. I think the delay on Twitch was like maybe 10 seconds or less, like 5 seconds actually, if you lived near me or like in the same country. The only problem is, for some reason, dual streaming with restream just didn't want to work half the time, and it was a pain in the ass to set up. So, I mean, if you want, I'll try to dual stream to Twitch. If you want less of a delay, just keep in mind that it'll be in like lower quality. Twitch can only take up to 1080p when I use restream. So yeah. Plus, it'll probably buffer a lot. Just a heads up. So yeah, there's like trade-offs to both, but
し、私、
I just stopped streaming on Twitch. Twitch and okay, I was mostly streaming on Twitch and Twitter actually for like the first few days. The only problem was like nobody actually showed up. So I was like, I'm getting all of my viewers on YouTube anyways. Why even waste the like internet bandwidth? And I can just stream on YouTube and like just yeah, and like deal with less headache with like trying to make sure that the streams are live on those when they're like constantly buffering sometimes. I was just not for a while. I might start multi-streaming more on them if I get big enough to where like people would like start recognizing me, but for right now, like nobody knows me. It's not that important. All right, what is this? Shiritsu Daigaku? They say this.
私立大学
Yeah, Shiritsu Daigaku. So what did you type in chat? What is this? Why is it weird like that? Why does it not? Hold on. Hold on. Eternity. Ooh, let me say this.
有給
Yukyu.
有給
Yuku. Oh, that's your name, Yukyu. Okay,
有
nice.
給
Eternity. I like. All right, Shiritsu Daigaku, private university. So Shiritsu means private. Yeah,
私立
private establishment. Ooh. Shiritsu. Private. Okay. Shiritsu Daigaku, private university. Watashi, I, me. Shiritsu Daigaku, private university. Birth dates.
Do you want to have a bad time?
Seinen Gapi? Seinen Gapi?
You take another step forward?
生年月日
Yeah, Seinen Gapi. What is this? The year of a person's birth.
生年
Years.
月日
Huh?
月日
Okay, that's definitely not what it sounds like. Okay. Wait, what does this mean? Date.
年月日
Ah, okay. This is life. Oh, okay. So it's actually this is one kanji and this is the other, and you put them together, make birthday. So this is life, and this is date. So birth date. Nengapi, say nengapi. This is date, but it also can mean the year of a person's birth. Okay.
生年
Nice. Nice. Hey, what do they call? If I'm not mistaken, seinen like is like manga for older people, right? Yeah, it is. I had to Google this just to make sure. Huh. Okay. Yeah, seinen gapi, birth date. Shiritsu Daigaku, right? Private university. Seinen gapi, birth dates. Sashi. Suchida. Field.
土だ
It can also mean field. Oh, yeah, soil field, like rice field. Field. Suchida. Also Japanese person's last name. Okay, okay, okay. Sengapi. Right? Yeah. No, Seinen Gapi. Yeah, Seinen Gapi. Birth date. Tsuchida. Shiritsu Daigaku Private University. I already forgot how to say this. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, I should have read this shit. Okay. Tsuchida.
し、私、
It's that one. Tsuchida. That is 2. Alright, let's see. Watashi I me.
し、
Shiritsu Daigaku.
Shi.
I- Private University. Oh shit, how do you say this again?
生年月日
Seinen Gapi. Okay, Seinen Gapi. Birth date. Shiritsu Gaku or Daigaku. Shiritsu Daigaku, right?
私立大学，
Of course it says it in Chinese. You know what I want! Stop it!
私立大学，
Why do you do this? They need to add an option to like change the language that it's translating from. This is Japanese, not Chinese, brother.
私立大学
Shiritsu Daigaku, yeah. Making sure. Alright. Private University. Here we go. Tsuchida. Seiningapi? Seiningapi. Gapi.
生年月日
Yep, date of birth. Let's go. Okay. Huh? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's just being mean. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not Sochi. You are, alright? Fuck. I already forgot. Suit. I think it was this. I forgot. Suchida. There we go. Oh. Birth date. Yeah, okay. Suchida. Last name. Yeah. Okay. Birth date. There we go. Suchida. There we go. There we go. Suchida. Birth date. Seinen Gapi. Suchida. Birth date. Suchida. First one. There we go. Birth date. Seinen Gapi. There we go. Suchida. Yeah, Seinen Gapi. Birth date. Oh, here we go again. The website's logging once again. There we go. Give it a second. Website's lagging again. Maybe their servers are like overloaded or something. Might be a lot of people on the website right now. Ooh. I already learned them all? Jesus! Okay, that was actually faster than I thought it was gonna be. Holy shit! Okay. Alright then. Damn. Alright, I guess we'll do, I was not... Did I actually... Well, then again, I already knew like half of these. That's probably why I got through it so fast. It was quick. What was that, like 20 minutes? For all of these? Okay, whatever. Speed review, fuck it. Let's get it. Alright, Japanese person, river, nah, river, fuck, I already fucked up. I'm just gonna do these quietly. I can think faster if I'm not talking. Oh. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, Yamada, Jinko, Jumbo, Mobi. Fuck! It was Chemo something. God damn it. I got. Is this Kaneda? Yeah. There we go. Whew, okay, we're good. All right. I just wanted to do that one quietly, just so I could focus more. All right. We did it. All right, then. I thought I would take a little bit longer to learn these, but I kind of sped run these on accident. Even I wasn't even like trying to do it fast. It just happened. I was taking my time. That's crazy. All right, so take a short couple minute break. Switch over to Unreal Engine after I use the bathroom, grab some oranges and stuff so I can snack because I'm a little hungry. So yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Right, I'm back. All right, I lied a little bit and I got grapes instead of oranges, but still got a snack though. I'm a little hungry. But all right, it's time for Unreal Engine. Now we just relax and watch a video for a little bit. Yeah. What was that? Oh yeah, this course.
Store all the assets we create.
This is a long ass video. So get ready. This will be. I'm gonna watch this for probably an hour before I get off. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna open up Unreal Engine just in case. Oh shit! Hold on. Just a heads up. If you plan on learning like using Unreal Engine, hopefully my GPU doesn't crash. My stream doesn't crash when closing out. MSI Afterburner. But apparently MSI Afterburner doesn't play well with Unreal Engine. So I was opening up my projects off stream and they just kept crashing and I was kind of scared. But I keep forgetting that MSI Afterburner just like breaks a lot of things for some reason. So make sure you have MSI Afterburner off before you try to launch Unreal Engine projects, or else they'll most likely crash. Here's a heads up.
So I want this folder to be under content.
Here's a heads up. 1 second, I'm just opening the project. And then here we go. Opening up my project so I can go along with what this guy's doing. There we go. All right. Also, you know, wait for the next lesson, Chica. It's nice to see you're challenging your brain. Oh yeah, welcome to the stream, Hobby Land.
A little bit lost throughout this course. Do keep in mind that you can always go back in a section and rewatch it. To demonstrate materials, I want to create a brand new map.
So
Post-process volume, and let's delete it so we can go over how to create a post-process volume from scratch. Of course, we're going to select the add button. It's going to be under volumes. Down here, we have post-process volume. So simply drag this into our world and we see that we have a little square. So let's make a very quick change. So the change I want to make is down here within globals and saturation. Instead of 1, I'm going to change this to 0. But we notice that there are no changes to our camera right now. That's because the post-process volume, by default, only affects whatever is inside the post-process volume. So if we move into the cube, we can see those changes taken into effect. And right now, by changing global saturation, bringing it down all the way to 0, it gives us a black and white world. Now, what if I want this post-process volume to affect our entire...
Actually, hold on. There's one thing that I want to check to make sure. Let me switch over to what is it? Oh, display capture, so you guys can actually see. As usual, ignore the chat up here. It's just my screen. I guess I'll turn on some music too. It's not so dead quiet, Jesus. All right. I want to see, where is it? Post-process should be here, right? I'm gonna turn off depth of field. Data layers. Oh, volumetric cloud. Oh, that's definitely not it. Yeah, this is the lighting. Oh, world settings. Yeah, it should be here, right? Or not? Huh. Okay. The reason why I'm going over this is because I was doing a little bit of YouTube watching videos offline, and depth of field is like default on Unreal Engine. Although now that I look at this, it doesn't really look like it's on like at all. So never mind. Maybe it's just not on. I guess because I'm not rendering anything. So I guess I don't need to turn it off. Okay. Never mind. We'll go back. We'll go back. Oh, music off. Whoopsie.
Higher world. Well, scroll all the way down here, and under infinite extent unbound, make sure that's turned on. So that's how we don't have to be within the post-process volume for that post-process volume to take effect. Now it's time to go over materials, but do keep in mind that materials can be a little bit complicated, especially if you're brand new to 3D art. So if you do find yourself a little bit lost throughout this course, do keep in mind that you can always go back in a section and rewatch it. To demonstrate materials, I want to create a brand new map. So to do so, let's create a folder where we're going to store all the assets we create. So I want this folder to be under content, right next to the starter content folder. Right click and select a new folder. I'm going to call this folder my stuff and double click to go inside of it. Now to create a level, I could right click and under create basic assets, select level, but I want to use a level template since this will just create a completely blank level. So to use level templates, you want to come up to file, new level, and you can select open world or basic. I'm going to select basic. And now we have a pretty basic level. It's just the floor right here and the sky. Now, in order to save this level in a specific location in our content browser, you need to press Control and S, and it's going to ask us where we want to save this level. Select my stuff, and let's call this one material example level, and then select save. Now, pressing Control and Space to bring to my content drawer, we can see that under my stuff, our level is saved. So if we ever want to go back into this level, I just have to double click, and we will open up that level. Now, I do want to make some adjustments. If we zoom in on the floor, we can see that our grid is showing through, and it's right on top of the floor. Now, this grid will be distracting when we're showing off materials, so I'm going to come up to Show, and uncheck the grid to hide it. That's how all we see is the floor material. Also, I think this floor is a little bit too big for our purposes, so I could use R and hover in between the Y and X axis to then scale it down like this, or alternatively, within the details panel of this floor, I can set it to 1 in the X axis, 1 in the Y axis, and 1 in the Z axis, just to give us a smaller floor. I also want to add in an object to place our materials on top of, and we can do so by pressing Control and Space. And Unreal actually comes with a bunch of assets and objects by default. So this is content that's not located in starter content. Instead, it's located in the engine folder. And if you don't see your engine folder right here, that's because you need to come to settings and make sure show engine content is enabled. Now we get access to all of Unreal's default content.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's really
and if
important.
you don't see your engine folder right here, that's because you need to come to settings and make sure.
Oh my, bro, my plugin content might not have been even showing. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me double check that. Show engine content. Show plugin content. There, yeah, we're gonna show all of it. Nice. Okay, maybe not all of that. That's wow. Okay. Wait, so does that mean that I can minute? No, we'll just come back to that later. Okay. Nice. That's good.
Show engine content
That's
is
good to
enabled.
know.
Now we get access to all of Unreal's default content that is contained in every single project. So let's go into content, and I believe it is under engine meshes, and it's specifically sm_matte preview mesh. Now we can also select engine and type in sm_matte to bring up that asset. So I'm going to drag it into our world, and let's rotate it 90 degrees, and we can rotate it 90 degrees exactly by making sure snapping is enabled up here. Now I also want to control the exposure, since if we zoom in on the shadows and zoom out, we can see that auto exposure is enabled right now. So let's create a post-process volume. By going to volumes, post-process, simply dragging it out. I want this to affect the entire world, not just whatever is inside this box. So scroll down and make sure infinite extend bound is turned on. Now if we go up here under exposure, make sure metering mode is set to manual instead of auto, and exposure compensation, we can bring this up. I found a value of 11 to be pretty good. Now, as a reminder, if your exposure isn't changing from your post-process volume, you need to make sure that in lit, game setting is turned on, because otherwise it's going to default to EV100 setting right here as the exposure amount. So make sure game view is turned on.
So that's how you change. Okay. So you can basically like light up your entire map if you don't have like a regular light source by just using this. That's really sick. That's actually really good for like doing simple lighting in video games. I like that. Hold on. Hey, do that again.
And we can rotate it 90 degrees exactly by making sure snapping is enabled up here. Now I also want to control the exposure, since if we zoom in on the shadows and zoom out, we can see that auto exposure is enabled right now. So let's create a post-process volume by going to volumes, post-process, simply dragging it out. I want this to affect the entire world, not just whatever is inside this box. So scroll down and make sure infinite extend bound is turned on. Now if we go up here under exposure, make sure metering mode is set to manual instead of auto, and exposure compensation, we can bring this up. I found a value of 11 to be pretty good. Now as a reminder, if your
All right, let's try this. I like that. Hold on. Let's try this ourselves. Is it gone? It's already on. Okay. So if I add a post-process thing, volumes, post-process volume. Oh, I can search here. Yeah. What did he do after that? He did wait, what did he do after that? Forgot.
exposure icon set to manual instead of auto.
Oh, exposure. Okay, okay, okay. If I do the exact same thing he does, it should manual. Nice. Okay. See, 11 was pretty good. 11 is pretty good. But if I want like a darker map, I can like. Oh, that's so sick. Okay. Bro, that makes lighting so easy to do, bro. Nice. Okay. Granted, I think mine is also has ray tracing, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's sick though. Okay, we're just gonna delete all this though. Okay. See. Character should have a bunch of skeletal mesh. Should have like a bunch of skeletal meshes. Fuck, where was it? Nice, I have an actual person in here. Wait, forgot. Can I? Well, let me zoom in. If I click this, I should be able to scale her, or not. The fuck? It's not working. Why can I scale? Wait, do I press shift while doing it? No, it's not working. That's to move her. What about alt? Huh. Locked. Scales uniformly based on that. Oh, you can lock it and make her bigger or smaller. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. It's also really good. Look how tall. Look how small she is. You can make her massive too. Oh shit, stream's going down. $7.50 on the dot once again. Oh shit, stream's 750 as usual. I think that's just a feature of my internet at this point. God damn. Okay. What was I doing? Yeah, can character step up one? You can hear still good. Good. Alright, let's just play. Let's see what she does. I hear her. Can't shoot her. She's also floating in the air. How do I get her to, like, be on the ground? Ooh, gravity. Like... Huh? How the fuck do you have gravity and you're floating in the air? What is that? Okay. Alright, let me scale her back down to regular height. Is that actually regular height? Jesus, he looks so tiny now. Okay. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, she's in the air again. Okay. Gonna have her. What's the yellow mesh she has on her feet? Yellow mesh. Oh, that's more like waist down. That's like the asset, basically, like her asset class. Basically, she's a character asset class. Like if I add like a character, where is it? Basic character. There we go. Yeah, that's literally just like what class of thing she was, and like the default grid, I guess, for that. Alright, let's do gravity. Let's make the gravity scale like, fuck it, 10 times. 10 times gravity, baby. Doing Dragon Ball Z training. She can float in the air on 10 times gravity. She's confirmed stronger than base start of Z Goku. Is her power level over 9,000? See, next time on Dragon Ball, he's gonna finishing the mesh distance. You gonna align the model with the asset class? Maybe? I don't know where I would search for that, though. I'm just trying out gravity first. Fuck it. Let's just see what that does. That's just walking. I mean, where would I... Full stationary, maybe? Not moved. Any of those cache sliding methods. Static. Let's try static. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Okay, what if I move her back to movable? Does that put it back in the air? It does. Okay, so it's the asset class or the mobility. Does it do that? Okay. Okay. If I put her in movable and then like, let's bring her like down into the ground. I think she's gone. Oh no. Alright, try this. She's gone again. Okay. This puts you a little bit. Okay, slightly into the ground. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. She definitely fell through. I'm just trying to figure out. Ah, fuck it. Okay, we'll just keep watching this guy. Can I just delete her? Yeah, we're good. Okay. You know what? We'll just close it out. Actually. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. There's nothing weird. Alright. We're just gonna close it out. Don't save. Just open you again. Go back to this.
And exposure compensation. We can bring this up. I found a value of 11 to be pretty good. Now, as a reminder, if your exposure isn't changing from your post-process volume, you need to make sure that in lit, game setting is turned on, because otherwise it's going to default to EV100 setting right here as the exposure amount. So make sure game view is turned on. That's how we're using post-process volume. And since I do like my scene right now, you want to make sure to save everything with Control and S. And actually, I think I'm going to bring down my exposure to, let's leave it at 10.5. So now it's finally time to go over materials. And adding a material to your world is actually pretty simple. So press Control Space, and luckily starter content comes with a bunch of materials by default under the materials folder. So let's double click into materials, and we see we have a bunch of materials that we can use. So to add a material to our world, you want to simply hold down the left mouse button and drag it until you're hovering over whatever object you want this material to be placed on, and let go. It is that simple. So now we have a brick floor, or for example, to make this object steel, I can drag a steel material onto the object and let go. We can even add grass right there like this. And we can see the reflections updates on the metal right there whenever we are switching our different materials, which is pretty cool. So let's select the grass. And I do actually want to make this just a little bit bigger.
I already knew how to do this. I just want to figure out how do you make the materials like tessellated or like 3D instead of like 2D? Because like this is supposed to be grass, but it's more like a picture of grass than like actual grass.
So let's scale it in X and Y axis like this. And I think the screen is too bright, so I'm going to bring its exposure compensation down to 10.25. So that's the basics of adding a material to our world. What if we want to create or edit a material? Well, to create a material is also
I wonder if the asset class is a closing box.
also pretty simple. It's just like creating a level. Press Control and Space and come into My Stuff, where we're going to create a material. Right click, and under Create Basic Assets, select Material, and let's call this First Material. And press Enter and double click on it to open up the material editor. First off, before we go over any of these settings, you'll notice that my window is right now floating. So something I like to do with all my editor windows is to hold down the left mouse button on the tab and then dock it up here just like this. That's how really quickly I could switch in between my main level view and windows is to hold down the left mouse button on the tab and then dock it up here just like this. That's how really quickly I could switch in between my main level view and any of my editor views. So in the middle, we have the material graph. Essentially, what the material graph does is basically we have a bunch of nodes that connect to each other, and their end goal is to eventually be outputted into one of these outputs right here, which will create the actual material. Now, the controls are pretty similar to the controls of our viewport when in orthographic view mode. So hold down the right mouse button to pan, and then use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. So right mouse button pan, scroll wheel zoom in and out. You can select nodes by just clicking on them or holding down the left mouse button to marquee select. Now to the left right here is the viewport. If you hold down the left mouse button, you can pan around this preview mesh right here, which helps us see our material when we're editing it. Now we can change the preview mesh down here. So maybe you want to use a cylinder or a flat plane, a square, but for now I'm just going to keep it at a sphere. And right below that is the details panel. So if we select a node, we're able to edit that node's properties right here in the details panel. So how do we create a node? Well, we come all the way over here to the palette, click on it, and now we have a selection of all the different nodes we can use to create a material. We can also right click anywhere to get that same palette. So under palettes, I want a constant 3 vector under constant. The reason why is because a constant 3 vector is essentially Unreal's version of color. It's R, G, and B for red, green, and blue. Right now this node is set to black. I could edit it by coming to the details panel and double clicking on the color to get a color picker, or I could double click on the node itself to get that color wheel. So notice how when I do change the color right here, there are no changes. That's because its value is set to 0. I can bring up its value by clicking on this rectangle right here. So now when I change this color, we notice that color changing. And when I do like a color, I want to confirm that this node is going to stay that color by clicking OK. So now we have our first node with a new color. Essentially, if I hover over this pin right here and hold down the left mouse button, I'm able to drag out a wire. And I can choose where I want to place these wires in any of the inputs right here. Now, of course, because this is a color, it's probably going to base color. So with my left mouse button still held down, I'm going to hover over the base color pin and let go to connect it. Now we can see that our color is affecting our material. So let's see what this looks like in our level. So press Control and Space, and let's drag first material onto the sphere, and notice that there are no changes right now. This looks like the default material, and that's because we first need to compile our material after we make any changes to see that change in our level. So go to first material, and to compile a material, you want to click on the apply button. And also while we're at it, let's save it, so if Unreal crashes, we don't lose our progress. Now if we come back to our level, we can see that change took effect. Now jumping back into first material, if we, let's say, change the color to a light blue, jump it back into our level, we see that there were no changes because we need to make sure after we edit a material that we compile it with the apply button. And now we see that light blue. That's how you add color. Now, what if you want to edit how shiny or reflective the material is? Well, under first material, instead of editing the base color, we're now going to edit the roughness channel right here. And roughness doesn't take a color value, of course. Instead, it takes a scalar value in between 0 and 1. So 0 means it's really smooth, and 1 means it's really rough. To get a scalar value, you want to come up to Palette, and under Constant, select the constant 1 value. Left mouse button hold, and drag it out. And now we get a node that is simply a number. So 0 will be smooth, 1 will be rough. Let's make this really smooth by giving it a value of 0.1. And simply left mouse button hold and drag it into roughness. If for some reason you ever want to break a wire, all you have to do is hold down Alt and hover over any of these pins and left click. So Alt and left click to break any pins. And we will not see this change in our level unless we press apply. So jumping back into materials, I'm going to press F and hold down Alt and left mouse button to then pivot around my material, all its nice reflective values. Notice how we can see all the different clouds in the sky being reflected off the material now. So that's roughness, but what if we want to make our material metallic? Well, go back into first material, and this is where the metallic input comes in really handy. So we need another constant vector, and we could get it by selecting that node and pressing Control and D to duplicate it, or I can get it from the palette, and of course I can right click and simply type in constant. So normally when I am getting nodes in, I just right click and type in the name of the node and press enter to bring it in. So I'm going to give this a value right now of 1. Since by default there is no metallic value, it's set to 0, so setting it to 1, and plugging it into metallic will make this blue pretty metallic, and in fact let's go change the color to something orangey. Press apply, and now we made a gold material. It's very important to point out that Unreal Engine's material system is based off of physically based rendering, or PBR for short. For example, right now I have a project open up to demonstrate PBR values, and the two main ones to know about are metallic and roughness. We've already played with them, and essentially both of them are on a scale from 0 to 1. Now by default, metallic is set to 0, so there is no metallicness on the material, and our roughness is set to 0.5. Now as I bring down the roughness, we see our material get shinier and shinier, and then if I bring it up, our material gets rougher and rougher. So if I bring it all the way down to 0 and play with the metallic value, which is right now as default value of 0, so it's not metallic, but slowly we can see it goes from a plastic material all the way to a very shiny gold material. And if we play with a roughness value, we can really see those changes taking effect. Now, both these values are clamped from 0 to 1. So let's say if we input a roughness value of -1, then it'll be clamped to 0, or if we go above 1, then it's going to clamp it down to just 1. So keep that in mind that if you do try to input a value that's outside the 0 to 1
you can
range,
make like a
you won't
mirror
see any
basically.
changes.
Wait, that's how you
And
make a
it's important to point
mirror.
out that generally for metallic values, we never
Wait,
go
hold
in
on.
between 0 and 1. You won't really
Can I just make a mirror real quick in Unreal Engine? Wait a minute, let me see. Let's just make a mirror real quick, if I can. Switch everything up real quick. All right. Wait, how exactly did he? I need to go back a little bit.
material is also pretty simple. It's
Right here, my stuff. Oh, okay. You just made a new material, basically. Shit, where am I? Wait a minute, where do I click this? Where does this bring me? Oh wait, there's, oh, okay, there's all my content engine. Okay, yeah, we'll put it in starter content. That'll make it easier to find. All right, material. We'll call it mirror. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Wait, how do you change it, the shape of it? Yeah, how does he change the shape of it again? Ah, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. It's in the bottom right corner. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we want. Oh yeah. Constant. Metallic. And then. Ha! We made a mirror, baby. All right. Fuck, what was the one for color again? I think it was vector, right? Yeah, okay. It was this. Yeah. Going to install Unreal 2. Good luck, buddy. It's white. Yeah, black's must be better. Oh shit, I made the floor a mirror. Whoopsie. I just add it as a. Wait, did I make the sky a mirror? Wait, what? Okay. Hold on. Nice. If I add a, let's just add a character. it a random static mesh. It doesn't really matter that much as long as it's how do I rotate him again? Alright, switch, press E, okay. There we go, okay, you just press E, there we go. Wait, how do I go? Wait, how do I get out the rotation tool now? Oh no! Oh. Okay. So I click this. Should be. Hold on. Switch on to. Oh yeah, stationary. I try it now. There we go. It's not the most reflective, but okay, so it's kind of a mirror. Nice. So this, don't save. This song goes so hard. It's so nice. Alright, back to the video. Shit, I muted.
So if we select a node, we're able to edit that node's properties right here in the front rocker. So if I bring it all the way down to 0 and play with the metallic value, which is right now as a default value of 0, so it's not metallic, but slowly we can see it goes from a plastic material all the way to a very shiny gold material. And if we play with a roughness value, we can really see those changes taking effect. Now, both these values are clamped from 0 to 1. So let's say if we input a roughness value of -1, then it'll be clamped to 0. Or if we go above 1, then it's going to clamp it down to just 1. So keep that in mind that if you do try to input a value that's outside the 0 to 1 range, you won't see any changes. And it's important to point out that generally for metallic values, we never go in between 0 and 1. You won't really see a material that's 0.5 metallic. Instead, materials are either all the way 0 or all the way 1. Here I am back in our original project, and you notice that we no longer have our material opened up here. Well, that's fine. You can always open up the material on any object by clicking on that object, and then in the details panel, we see all the materials that are currently on top of that object. So just double click to open up our original material we created. Alternatively, you'll see a little magnifying icon right there. If I select that, then it's automatically going to jump to that material's location in our
that's
content drawer.
sick.
And we can double click to open it up right there like that. So the PBR sliders we were just playing with are the metallic and roughness values right here. So those sliders correspond with these values. So hopefully you understand exactly what they do now. Now I'm going to make a slight edit. So for metallic, let's bring it from 1 to its default value of 0. So that's how...
Wait, also UQ, what's your specs for your PC? That's actually kind of important for UE5. Because you actually do need like a decent rig to run it effectively. Unless you're like making like really small games or something, or just fucking around. But yeah, if you're actually trying to make something in UE5, GPU isn't that important, but it helps out a decent amount. But I think CPU and RAM are like the most important for most things in Unreal Engine.
It's kind of like a plastic material right now. And also, I think it's a little bit too bright. So double clicking on the color, I'm able to decrease the brightness by playing with its value. So bring it down a little bit, press OK, press apply. And now I do think we double clicking on
Change? Oh.
a plastic material right now. And also, I think it's a little bit too bright. So double clicking on the color, I'm able to
Oh, he
decrease
just changed that
the
value,
brightness
okay.
by playing with its value. So bring it down a little bit, press OK, press apply. And now I do think we have a nice material, but normally when you have plastic outside, it wouldn't be this uniformly shiny. You would expect dirt to pile on this material and make some areas of the material.
Actually, I shouldn't matter that much then. Just, I think, what would I recommend? From what I've heard, decent CPU. So if you have something, probably like a 9900K or better, like a 10900K, 9900K. If you have like 12th gen CPU or better, it should definitely be good enough. And I think you want, from what I've seen online, at least like 32 gigs of RAM. You could probably get away with 16, but anything less than that, you might be struggling like a lot.
Rougher than others. So let's jump into first material. And to add a texture, press Control and space. Let's go into starter content. Since starter content comes with a bunch of textures under the textures folder. And the texture I want to use is specifically T_Perlin noise. So to get a texture into your material, simply left mouse button and hold, drag it in, and let go like that. Alternatively, you can right click, type in texture sample, select that, and then within the details panel, in the drop down of texture, go ahead and find whatever texture you want to use and select it. So that's alternative way to add in a texture. And now that we have T_Perlin noise, if we open it up, we can see that it's just black and white. All the pixels of the texture represent a value in between 0 and 1. So they are perfect to plug into either metallic or roughness. Plug our texture into roughness since I wanted to drive the roughness value of our material, and delete the old node since I no longer need it. Press apply, jump back into our material example, and now if I angle it with the sun, and here's a nice tip, if I hold down Control and L at the same time, I'm able to rotate that sun. So I'm able to bring it down,
So sick.
move it around, and see what our material looks like in different lighting scenarios. And right now, our material is looking a lot more realistic. We can see that because of our material, all the black spots represent shiny areas and all the white spots represent rough areas, which gives our material a nice smudgy look to it to just break up that uniform shininess. At this point, let's switch up the colors. Since if I go into color mode by going Alt-3 for unlit, we can see that's still all one uniform color. Pressing Alt-4 to go back into lit mode, I want it where all the smudges are a different color that's a little bit more brown than orange to represent dirt. So let's go back into first material, and we can duplicate this by pressing Ctrl and D, or we can right click and type in constant 3 vector and select that. So double click on this. I'm going to give it a brownish color, maybe like right here, press OK. And now I want to lerp in between the orange color and the brown color, depending on our alpha texture. So wherever there's white, I want it to pick brown, and whenever there's black, I want it to pick orange. And we can do this through a linear interpolate node. So right click, type in linear, and then interpolate, select that. Or a shortcut is to hold down the L key and left click. So L left click brings in the lerp node since we are going to be using that node a lot. And on the subject of hotkeys, if I hold down 3 and left click, that gives us a constant 3 vector for color. Or if I hold down 1 and left click, that gives us a basic scalar value, like for metallic and roughness. So 1 and left click for scalar value, 3 and left click for color. So let's plug this up to A, plug the brown one to B, and for alpha texture, I want it to lerp depending on our original mask that's right now driving our roughness. So drag RGB into alpha and drag that all into base color. And now we can see that where our object isn't shiny, the color changes to a dirty brown. Pressing apply, jumping back in here, we notice that our material is definitely a lot more realistic. You can imagine that this was once plastic or really shiny paint, and over time dirt has slowly started to build up on the material, making it pretty dirty. Now we can make this even better by, instead of lerping in between two colors, we're lerping in between a color and another texture. So there's a very good texture under starter content textures, and it is right here. So it's T_metal rust. Open this up, we can see what it is, but right now we don't notice anything. That's because the alpha channel is turned on and the alpha channel handles opacity. So if you ever open up a texture and you don't see anything, make sure you come up to A and uncheck that. So now we can see it. And while this is rust, I do think it functions well as dirt, especially for very small detail. Like on this material, it's gonna be hard to tell that this is rust instead of dirt. So let's drag this onto our material graph and plug it up right there instead of the original dirt and press apply. So congratulations, you just made your first material in Unreal Engine 5. While it's not the best, it definitely is a good introduction to the power of the material graph. Before we continue, we first have to download some free assets I created for this tutorial to help us learn Unreal Engine. You can find a link to download the free assets in the description of this video. The reason why is because in this section, we're going to go over how we can take a texture and import that texture into Unreal Engine and use it in one of our materials. So to begin, I've already downloaded the assets for this tutorial. Right here, intro to unreal5.zip. Double click to go inside of it, and double click to go into intro Unreal 5. So I want to make sure that I do unzip some of these assets, specifically the beginner assets folder. To unzip it, simply drag it onto our desktop. We are going to go over console assets and intro Unreal project in just a bit, but for now we don't need these. So I'm going to exit out my zip folder, and now we have a brand new folder with a bunch of assets we're going to import into Unreal Engine 5. So to begin, we're going to create a very simple material using these three textures right here. You could probably guess that Spanish pavement color handles the color of the texture, Spanish pavement roughness handles how rough the texture is, and the normal map, which is this purple texture. While it does look pretty weird, don't worry, we are going to go over what a normal map is in just a second. But for now, let's go import all three of these into Unreal Engine 5. So let's open up Content Drawer and go into My Stuff, because you remember we created a folder called My Stuff to hold all our assets. And I'm going to hold down my left mouse button and drag all these assets into my Content Drawer. So you want to make sure that your Content Drawer is open, so you are able to drag it in, let go, and automatically these three textures have imported. So we'll notice that all three of these textures have a little asterisk right there that tells us that these textures need to be saved. So select all of them and press Ctrl S, or we could click on Save All. So if I double click on Spanish base color, we can see that the texture has successfully been imported into Unreal Engine 5 and sRGB is turned on. For color textures, we want to make sure sRGB is turned on. For everything else, such as masks and normal maps, we want sRGB turned off. For Spanish pavement roughness, we see that's turned on. I'm going to check this to false and save it. Now for our normal map, if I double click on the normal map, Unreal is smart enough to know that this is a normal map, so it already automatically sets some of the parameters. sRGB is turned off, which is what we want, and compression setting is set to normal map. Now, if you do import a normal map and Unreal doesn't know it's a normal map, then you want to make sure that you set compression settings to normal map and sRGB turned off. So let's go create our material by right-clicking, go to materials, call this one M_Spanish pavement. Now, you do not have to add the M_ in front of our name, but just for convention, I like to add M_ over all of my materials to tell me just by quickly reading the name of the asset that this is a material. So double click to go into M_Spanish pavement, and let's dock it up here so we can switch in between our level and our material graph. Now I'm going to press Control and Space, and I could drag in each texture individually, or I can hold down Shift and select all of them and drag in all of them at once. So I'm going to leave my normal map off to the side, since we are going to go over this in a bit, but let's just handle our roughness and our base color. So base color will go into, of course, base color, and roughness will go into roughness. Now we don't have to play with a metallic value, because metallic by default is set to 0. Because our material is a metallic, we can leave the metallic input empty, since it'll just default to 0. And within material example level, let's apply this brand new material to our floor. Right away, I notice that there are two issues with the material. Number one, our material is tiling way too much. It's too small. And number two, there is no depth. There is no shadows given by the crevices of our Spanish pavement.
Oh,
it's
shit.
almost as if someone got wallpaper and plastered it onto the floor, trying to pretend like it's real floor.
Now we're getting to
So
something
to fix this,
important.
we
Okay.
use normal maps. So essentially what normal maps do is that they fake bumps. So they fake depth, and they make it look like our texture actually has height, when in reality it doesn't. It's just a material. So to add a normal map, it's pretty simple. As you can probably guess, we grab the normal map and simply drag it into normal. So let's press apply, and immediately we'll see that our texture looks a lot better. There's actual depth, and if we come to the shadow right here,
Right now. Okay. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Okay. Checking that shit right now. Because that is hyper important, and I want to know how to do that. All right, we're going to change this floor to... Let's see. Oh, this is a cube. Whoopsie. Wait, hold on. Can I just... Type of material? Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's do cobblestone. Okay, that is massive. Hold on. Okay, we're just gonna delete this and then add a floor. Plane. No, I don't want a plane. How did I add a floor before? No, how did I add a floor before? I added a floor before, but I forgot how I did it. Oh no. Not good. Not good. I don't remember. Shit. Maybe it was this? No, this can't be it. This definitely ain't it. Ah. What the okay. I literally added it by accident by just looking around before. How the fuck did I do that? What the fuck did I do? That's it? CPU just maxed out for a sec. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Oh shit, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna put this here. Just see. Is that depth? Hold on. Or is it just flat and it just looks like it? Oh yeah, it's definitely flat. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, Fuck, what did he call it? Thing?
Here, a lot better. Just press apply and simply drag it into normal. Just press, it's just a material. So to add a normal map, it's pretty simple.
Normal map. Okay, normal map, normal map. Do I have to make it myself? Okay, you know what? We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. Because there's got to be a way to just add textures that are just already like 3D-ish, right? There's no way. Right?
As you can probably
Right?
guess, we grab the normal map and simply drag it into normal. So press apply, and immediately we'll see that our texture looks a lot better. There's actual depth, and if we come to the shadow right here and add in a basic light, we can see that as I move this light around, the material itself is casting shadow. So since the light is right here, now the crevices have a little bit of a shadow. So normal maps really go a long way to make our material look really realistic. Now let's fix our tiling, because in my opinion, I think it's tiling way too much right now. And to fix tiling, let's go into m_Spanish payment, and we're going to use a brand new node. So right click, type in texture coordinates. So let's grab that. Essentially, texture coordinates will allow us to change the scale of our textures. So if we just drag it into UVs, nothing will happen. That's because we need to hold down M and left click to add in a multiply node. Or we can right click and type in multiply, since we are going to be multiplying the value that comes out of texture coordinates. And on a side note, if you ever want to break wires, hold down Alt and left mouse button to break it. So let's move multiply up here like this, hold down the left mouse button and drag it into A, and then drag this out into the UVs, just like this. We can multiply this by a number, which is a constant scalar. So as you can guess, we're going to type in constant and grab one constant. So plug this into B, and let's give this a value of, instead of 1, something smaller, like 0.5. And this will increase the size of our texture to make our Spanish payment bigger, and we can see immediately that it did make the texture bigger. We can maybe even make this a little bit bigger. Let's try 0.35 and press apply. And now I do like the scale of our payment. We can also add in a little bit of customization. So maybe I don't like the tint of this. I want to make our payment a little bit more red or a little bit more green. Well, I can marquee select by holding down the left mouse button anywhere in my graph, select all my nodes, move it back a bit, since we're going to be adding some nodes right here. So I'm going to hold down M and left click again to add in the multiply node, and drag RGB into it like this, and then drag it out into base color. I actually want this RGB to go into B, not A, so I could hold down Control and hold down my left mouse button to then grab this wire and place it into B to just switch it from A to B. Now I'm going to hold down 3 and left click to add in a constant 3 vector, and I'm going to set its default value to white, and plug this into A. So since RG and B are all 111, there's going to be no changes right now with the Spanish payment, but if I want to make our Spanish payment a little bit more red, instead of it being white, I'm going to move it into the red direction, and press apply. We can already see a change right there, and now our Spanish payment is really red. So generally you don't want the tint to be that intense, so just a little bit red, kind of like an off-white, and then press apply. Now we do have a more reddish payment, or we can even add some greenish blue, and we subtracted a lot of red from our Spanish payment, and maybe you do like the look of this better. Right now our material looks nice, but there is one big issue, and that is it is not real time. So whenever we make a slight adjustment, we have to press apply and wait for it to compile in order to see changes in our world. And as you can imagine, if we have a really complex material and we make a slight change, the compile time can take a while. So we're able to get around this with parameters. So parameters allow us to make real-time adjustments without any compile time whatsoever. So let's jump into it to show how to use them. Before we create a parameter, we first need to create a material instance, and this material instance will hold all of our parameters. So to create a material instance is pretty easy. First, you want to find the material you want to create an instance of. In our case, it's a Spanish payment. We already have the location open up within our content drawer, but just as a reminder, if you want to find exactly where this material is, select the object with the material on it, and within the details panel, select the little magnifying glass to jump to that location in your content drawer. So here we have m_Spanish payment, and to create a material instance, simply right-click on your material and go create material instance. Now, instead of calling it m_Spanish payment, I'm going to call it mi_Spanish payment. So I like to use an m to tell me that this asset is a material, and I like to use mi to tell me that this asset is a material instance. So let's double click to go into the material instance, and we'll see that we don't have any parameters right now. A parameter is essentially a setting that allows us to change our material, and that's because I need to tell Unreal exactly what settings within our material I want to make a parameter, what variables I want exposed to the material instance. So for example, if I want to make this value right here a parameter, right click and go to convert to parameter. It's that easy, and it's going to ask for a name. Let's call this one size. And now within our material instance, we notice that there was no change because I have to press apply. And now we get a brand new parameter within our material instance called size. Now, before we can play with this, let's go add our material instance to our world. Since the Spanish payment is not our material instance, instead it's m_Spanish payment. So let's go grab our material instance and drag it on there to make it the instance and not the main material. Now, with our material instance opened, I'm going to check size, and let's go play with this value. So I can see that as I increase it, it's all updating in real time. And as I decrease it, I'm able to see
Nice.
exactly the size that I want. So trying to pick a size this way, instead of having to jump into our material, manually edit something, and then click apply and jump back, by just exposing it as a parameter for our material instance, it makes creating materials a lot easier and, in my opinion, a lot more fun. Now, we're not just limited to creating parameters for scalar values. We can even go into m_Spanish payment, and let's turn this color into a parameter. So call this one color tint, and let's go back into material example. And we do not have anything because I forgot to press apply. And this color tint is available to us. So maybe I don't want it to be this kind of greenish. I just want to bring it over to, let's make it even more green like this. I can even bring down the value to make it pretty much no color, just pure black. So we can even give ourselves more control. For example, right now our normal map is doing a pretty good job, but what if we want to decrease the effect of the normal map? Or we want to make this normal map even more intense so that the shadows are more pronounced? Well, if we jump in m_Spanish payment, we can control the intensity of a normal map with the flatten normal node. So let's go hook up the normal map to normal right there, and the result to normal. Now it's asking for a flatness value. If I hover my mouse over it, it says the default value is 0. So I'm going to roll down 1 and left click to create a constant scalar value, and hook it up right there. Now I'm going to right click and go convert to parameter, and let's call this one normal flatness, just like that. So 0 won't do anything. Press apply, jump back into our world, and check normal flatness. 0 is its default, there are no changes, but if I increase normal flatness, our normal strength decreases because it's getting more and more flat. But if I make this value go below 0, so into the negative ranges, like -1, then we have some really intense normal maps. Maybe even, let's go -5. Now this is almost like it's from a war zone. We can even add some more adjustments. So let's jump it back into m_Spanish payment. And I want to control the intensity of this normal map, which is a simple multiply node. So I could select this multiply, press Ctrl and D to duplicate it.
Can I change that myself? Oh no, I couldn't edit it myself. Hold on.
Or I can hold down M and left click to bring in a multiply node. And hook it up like this. Now I want to bring in a parameter scalar value for B, so I could hold down 1 and left click, then right click to convert to parameter, or a shortcut is to hold down the S key and left click to create a constant parameter. And it's going to automatically ask us for a name, call this one roughness, strength, and plug it up like this. And this will immediately get rid of any roughness, make it pure glossy. We don't want that, so let's go increase the strength from 0 to 1, which won't do anything by default. But this gives us the ability within our material instance to then, let's say, increase this roughness strength to make our payment even more rough. So maybe beforehand it was at 1, you think that this is a little bit too shiny. Well, you can just increase it and get the exact roughness amount you want. So with just a couple of controls within our parameter value, we're able to, in real time, completely change the way our material looks, which is pretty amazing. Now, I prefer the way this material looked like originally, so I can reset all the values to its default value by clicking on the arrow icon. So set that to 0, 1, 0.35, and set it back to a little bit off green. Now that we know how to create material instances, it's now time to go over master materials. Essentially, a master material is one material to rule them all. So imagine we have a single material, and from this material, a bunch of material instances are created that are very different from each other. These instances can be anything from paint, concrete, wood, pretty much anything you can imagine, and they all share the exact same master material. So I know what I just said sounded a little bit complicated, but it's best to show with an example. We've already done a lot of the work creating a master material, and it's actually m_Spanish payment. So we're going to turn this into a generic material from which we can create multiple materials from. So let's jump back into our map, and within the content drawer, instead of calling this m_Spanish payment, let's right click and go rename, and call this one m_master material. Just like that. So let's double click on it. And I want to make this master material pretty generic. So I want all my parameters to have the default values, where if I didn't edit any of them, it would basically be the same as if we plugged in all 3 of these textures without any of those edits. So down here, normal flatness won't make any edits or changes to the normal map, which is what we want. Normal strength is right now set to 1, which will not change the roughness map or make it more rough or more shiny. Also, drag it up
that much.
now that we can import textures and have a master material. Let's go over how we can import 3D objects and bring them into Unreal Engine. And it's very important to know that in Unreal Engine, 3D objects are called static meshes. And static meshes, by itself, are just a collection of vertices and faces in space. If you want to change the way that object looks, then we need to add on a material, and generally this material is comprised of multiple textures. So to break down how a 3D asset is constructed in Unreal Engine, first we have our static mesh, which is a plain 3D object. And then to change the way that static mesh looks, we need to add a material. And this material can be comprised of multiple textures. So to better get a sense of how 3D assets are made, let's create our own 3D asset in Unreal Engine. The 3D object we're going to be importing into Unreal Engine right now is included within the beginner assets. So double click to open this up, and it's the woodcrate.fbx. So we're going to import this into Unreal Engine. If I double click on it to see what the 3D model is, we can see that it's just a very simple crate. So nothing too fancy, but it will get the point across on how we create 3D assets in Unreal Engine. So let's go to content drawer, and under my stuff, I'm going to save everything, right click, let's create a brand new folder, call this one wooden crate. Let's double click to go inside of it. So wooden crate will have all our assets that combine to create the wooden crate asset. So first, let's import the 3D model. So hold down left mouse button, drag it, and simply let go. Now we have a bunch of FBX import options. Generally, I keep it at default. If you do see something is different, click on reset the default to get those default values back. Now, generally, under materials, for creating materials, I do not create a material. Since we are not going to be starting from scratch, we're going to be using the master material on this. And for import textures, uncheck that to false, since we aren't going to be importing any textures, since I'd rather import those textures manually, and click on import. So we might get this warning, that's fine, you can ignore that. And now if I double click on the wood crate, we can see that our wooden crate has been successfully imported into Unreal Engine 5. I can drag this out into my scene, scale it, rotate it, move it around. Pretty much it has all the same functionalities as any of the objects that Unreal Engine comes with. So that's how you import a 3D object. Let's go over how we can create a material for this 3D object. Now, luckily for us, we've already done most of the work, and that is our master material. So m_master material has everything that we need to create a material for this object, except the textures. So let's import the textures real quickly. Press Control and Space to bring up the content drawer. Select all of them with Shift and drag them into the content drawer. So let's double check that all our maps are correct, starting with the base color, and sRGB is turned on, which is exactly what we want. Woodcrate_metallic should have sRGB turned off since this is a mask. And this fancy texture right here we are going to ignore, but I will go over it in just a bit. And right there is woodcrate_normal. Let's double click, make sure that it was imported as a normal map. sRGB is turned off, and compression settings is set to normal map, which is exactly what we want. And for roughness, of course, since this is a roughness mask, make sure sRGB is within the texture to show that we can hide. That's how you create Unreal assets. But you're probably wondering now, how do I move Unreal assets in between different Unreal projects? Because it would be a real shame if every time you create a new project, we have to remake all the assets. And we can move assets in between projects through an easy process called migration. So to migrate assets in between two Unreal projects, of course, we need a new Unreal project included within the downloadable content. Finally, let's talk about Unreal Engine 5's brand new lighting system called Lumen. And Lumen is revolutionary because it gives us real-time global illumination. And essentially, global illumination is just a very fancy term for light bounce. Because in real life, light doesn't just hit an object and stop. Lumen, here we have...
I already know this,
Real-time to do so, we need the content that we just migrated over. So if you haven't already, make sure you download the lighting examples, link in the description below, and migrate it into our project from the previous chapter. So to begin, let's go to Maps and Light Bounce. So as we can see, this is an insanely simple room. All we have is 4 walls and 2 objects and a light source. I've also gone ahead and added in a post-process volume. Since by default Lumen is turned on, I want to turn off Lumen to demonstrate how we used to get global illumination back in the Unreal Engine 4 days. So as we can see, global illumination method is set to none. Now let's just pretend that we're in Unreal Engine 4, and I want...
Wait, what? Hold on. Let me see. Let me switch over to display capture real quick. We're gonna see one asset that was open. Need to reopen it. No. All right. Let's go back to this. Some music. All right. What settings? Shit, what was the thing you called it?
Want some... It is...
Yeah, global illumination. Okay. What is it under? Oh, it's under post-process volume. Okay.
two objects.
Oh, okay, hold on. Wait, no. Wait, show. Directional light, sky atmosphere. Okay. I just delete this. Oh shit, that makes it look really bad. What if I delete this? Oh damn. Okay, what if I delete this? Okay, that's all that. What about this? I have to go back and watch the other part. Okay.
All the lighting data, which it then overlays onto our world as a texture. Now we are done building our lighting. It should have been pretty quick because this is a very small level. And if we look at our level, we can see that we do have global illumination. Notice how this sphere is no longer pitch black in the shadow areas. There's now light filling up the shadows, making it look a lot more realistic than beforehand. We can even see that there's some red on the sphere that's bouncing from the red wall. Same thing over here. The entire room has world settings. As you can guess, world settings is simply the settings of our world. So this is where we would control our light baking. And we will go over light baking settings in just a bit, but for now I want to get rid of our light maps by selecting Force No Pre-Computed Lighting, which will tell Unreal that I don't want to use any light maps and I don't want to build our lighting. And then after I set that to true, make sure you press build.
Wait, add a point light. Hold on. Is it literally just a point light? It's gonna take another hour to install? Jesus. Oh yeah, your internet probably isn't that. Wait, how many gigs is I'll be leaving now to sleep. Good night. Alright, have a good night. I'll only be on for a little bit longer anyways. I was trying to figure this shit out. Light function material. See you tomorrow, Yukio. Let's see. Intensity. Base, line. Ooh. Line. Alright, we're just gonna. One of these has to have global illumination as a fucking setting, right? Wait a minute. If I get rid of these, what? Hold on. You gotta be kidding me. What? Okay, let's delete this. Global illumination. Am I just absolutely insane? The setting was there just a second ago. I've been searching the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. It's massive. Let's make it. Hold on. We're just gonna make you like really big. There we go. Okay. What if I delete this and delete this, and you're still not? Ima. Okay. I just don't get it. Back. You know what? Actually, we learned a decent amount. We'll come back. We'll start. We'll fuck. Hold on. Let me try to display capture. Capture. Yeah, we'll come back and we'll. I was trying to skip forward so I could get the stuff I cared about, but fuck, I have to go back. I gotta go back and make oh yeah, we gotta go all the way back. We gotta go all the way back. Okay, we gotta start from here, I guess. Because he covered lighting for some reason here with Lumen. Whatever. Okay, yeah. We'll watch that tomorrow. Good stream. Good stream. Good stream. Good stream. Good. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah. Good stream. A good stream. We speed ran those the kanji today. Granted, I did know like 5 of them before we even started, but I think I forgot all of them already. Fuck. We're gonna have to. I can't really recall any of them right now. But we'll go over it some more tomorrow, anyways. That's what daily practice is, baby. So yeah, good stream. Learned a decent amount of stuff in both Unreal and in Japanese. So hopefully we make even more progress tomorrow. Yeah, hope you guys had a good time. Cause I did. I'm hungry again. God damn it! I gotta eat dinner. Jesus Christ, I'm hungry. Hard to learn when you're hungry.